We're going to go through this real quick, as quick as we can. This is Team 0. We had Blizzard of Banter, and New Rules of Suit, and Zimmerframe. And Team 1 was Mobility Scooter, Paper Bicycle, and Angry Monkey. Team 2, the Penetrator 3, Cranky O'Blimey, and I still don't know what to call it. Team 3 was Prick, God, and Let Emal, and AOR2, which is going to go through. We've decided that it did in fact beat Prick here, so here we are. Team 4, Rib Massager, Polish Chopper Offer, oh my god, and the Bestest Robot. Team 5, Silly Billy, Bone Bugger Upper, and Captain's Treasure. Team 6, Polly, and Hook, and Substitution Board. Team 7, Shelly, Billy Bob Beard, and the Pine Tree Punisher. Oh, and by the way, look down here at the bottom to see what the weight class is. They can be heavies, mediums, or lights, so keep an eye out for that in case the announcer misses it, which I already have. And here we have Maple Massacre and El Mustachios, that's a medium. And then Australian Bruce's Brutalizer. Look for your bot in here, folks. Stand by. He may be here. There is still time to send in a bot. I might be able to find room and replace one of the older contestants. So there you are. Anyway, let's continue here. We have Kevin, the mighty Kevin. Kevin will bite you. And Twig, and the PM Son-in-Law. This is a formidable robot. And see, that was Team 8, Team 9, and Team 10. We have the Shin Botherer. And let's a go. Okay. And then Banter Wolf. Hey, Banter Wolf. We have to pay homage to the guys who invented and brought us forth the original Banter Wars. And, yeah, they're the greatest. And, okay, hang on, we're getting lost here. Okay, that was Team 10, Team 11. We have Poshington's Prized Box, Wallington's Warrior, and Sentencer. These are all heavies, of course. Team 12, Stormcloud, Long Arm of the Law, and Dennerfield 1. And Team 13, here we go. We have Creepy Fingers. Ooh, it's kind of a creepy looking bot. And Batnacker, followed by Random Robot in the Arena. All heavies again. And we have Team 14, Censored, and The Dishes, followed by Sirloin of Oreo. Okay. Now we have Netard the Nissan. Piss Brick. Oh my. And the Host. You'll have to forgive me for some of these names. They're bots that were entered, and I have to run their names down. We'll also get the stats of these when they actually enter the arena. Will of course go through that, the weight classes and weapons and batteries and so forth. Team 16, we have Tally Ho, and we have Bribery 2, I believe, and then Santa's Sled. Here we go. Team 17. Easter Money. Observer Bot's in there. Well, he wants a piece of the pie. Okay. Then we have Croco Jaw. Looks like Easter Bunny's medium. Okay, here we go. Team 18. Team 18 is 180 Overturned Tiger. Now this is a formidable machine, so watch out for this guy, folks. And we have Ellie the Elephant. And 4. Okay. Team 19. We have the Naked Rat, medium. Chompy, hey Chompy, I know the guy who built this, he's a good guy. And Dr. Pheasant. That's a strange looking robot there. Kind of an odd design. And then we have Invertible. I think I might have had something to do with that bot. It was a bot I had sent in a long time ago. Amazing it's in the lineup. And our next guy is Spiky Monster, medium, followed by Hit and Run. That's an interesting looking design. Looks like armored wheels. Should be fun to see that guy in the arena. And Team 21 is going to be Coal Miner. Hey, there's Coal Miner. But he's going to be in a tough battle here. He has Green Reaper, And Spider 1.2 edit. Ooh, that's a monster. Okay, well, this is going to be an interesting match. See how Coal Miner and Spider. Well, we'll see. You know, that claw top arena can change everything all by itself. All right, Team 22. We have Disturno. This is Plantation 3. Am I pronouncing that right? And Disembowler. His name sounds horrid. Gad. It's pretty formidable. Some kind of a front ram with a spinner on top. Team 23. Nimbus Force X. This is a formidable bot. We have the medium weight Chasm, followed by the heavyweight Detrimental. Interesting looking. Must be a spinner of sorts. Team 24. Let's see, Lazy Laceration, medium weight, followed by Spectrum, another medium weight, and Hammerhead, a heavyweight. Okay. Team 25. Team 25. We have RDM. The Red Baron. Hey, there's an entry. You know the guy, well, we've seen some of his work too. And then we have Alpha Raptor. Sorry if I can't remember the actual names of the people who invented these bots. It escaped me at the moment, but we'll do that. We'll do that later. Try to give them an honorable mention for their machines. Okay, we have here Team 26. We have Spectrum. R-Type. Hey, we've seen R-Type in a demonstration match with a recent entry. He's in here someplace. Okay, and we have R-Type, and then there's Abandon. These are heavyweights, and this guy's a medium Spectrum. 27. Crab Meat. That's an interesting looking design. Followed by Maple King, a heavyweight. Interesting. Kind of hard to tell what it does or is. And then medium weight, Mark's Power. And Team 28. Team 28 we have Disturno, Quantos, the Shine Slasher. Ooh, that's an interesting looking bot. Watch out for this guy here. 29 we have Techno Disc. I do believe I built that. We have Jericho, followed by Kamuta, medium. So it looks like Jericho and Kamuta are going to have a tough time with this Techno Disc. It's a pretty fair bot. It's the winner of last year's tournament, right here. Here we go. We have another entry here, Harvester 2. An interesting bot with a very formidable weapons pack, almost at the limit, but not bad. Not bad at all. And we have Event Horizon, boy, I'm getting lost here. Event Horizon, no going back, sorry about that. Tongue-tied. And we have Carnival Cruncher. These are all heavies. This should be an interesting match. It's getting toward the end here. Team 31, we have Double Diamond 1, Double Diamond 2, and Siren 3.0 Secret Spinner. Okay. We've seen him before. Formidable bot. Again, I don't remember the name of the builders, but they're fine builders. All these bots are built by fine builders. Let's just leave it there. Here we have another entry. This one right here was supposed to be a house bot. It's just kind of a pusher and flipper, so we'll see how it holds up in all this. It's called Fire. And we have Vertectix, or however you pronounce that one. It's medium weight. Not sure what it does. We'll find out. And lasers and everything. Another medium weight. And getting just about to the end here, folks. Team 33, Clyde Games. Gamers Slight. And a heap of games. All heavies. This should be an interesting match. Our final contestants are going to be Try Brian. Wasteful. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that one right there. Wastetel? Okay, whatever. Sorry about that, it's a tough name. And our final bot of the event will be Girls Love Gaming, medium weight. So there we are. Okay, I'm glad you, well, I'm happy to put this forth. I'm glad you guys watch this. And we should be getting through the tournament here pretty soon. So let's go ahead and maybe get a bout going today. I'm going to go ahead and enter this here. And then we'll look into getting a match going. So we'll be back in a bit. Well, as promised, we're back here, and we're going to be in the claw top arena, and we're going to have a little bit of fun here with round 4, I believe this will be, of the Banter WarsUs tournament. Okay, this is season 2, and we've already showed you all the bots that are going to be involved, and there could be a change up here and there, but that's still up in the air. So let's go ahead and go to the bot lab and take a look at the bots. And here we go. This is the lineup for today. Our first bot is going to be Shelly. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at Shelly. Oh, he's got a big smart zone on him. So let's take a look at the components. We're going to remove the smart zone so we can look at the components. Of course, this is only a copy of the actual bot. He's out there in the arena himself, ready to go. And he has 4 small wedges driven by 4 Snapper 2 burst motors, 4 shiny hub wheels, 4 Z-Tech motors, 4 Super Volt batteries. This is a 4x4 bot. And he's got 4 Snap Burst motors up top, Snapper 2 burst. Boy, that's a toughie. Okay, he's got 4 of those for these guys up here. And round extenders with an angle connector, and on the end of them he has 4 pole spikes. So this is a pretty formidable looking bot. Looks like you can throw it up in the air, and you can also stab the heck out of your bot. Some sort of self-riding mechanism maybe here? We're not sure. Alright, let's go ahead and do the armor pack so we don't erase anything here. He's aluminum. Alright, aluminum. And it does weigh just, well, he's right at the limit. Technically he's over the limit, but we'll overlook that. Our next Bob is going to be Billy Bob Beard. He's middleweight. Let's go ahead and take a look at Billy Bob Beard. And he's an interesting Bob. I like the design, nice and angular. Seems to have only one main battery pack. That could be a problem if it gets damaged, and also with the control board right on top of it. So if it takes any kind of a spike hit here, that could be trouble. But we'll see. Looks like it's 4-wheel drive with 4 reverse angle motors and 4 main wheels. Its main motor here is a DD burst motor with a long square extender and a small wedge for flipping. So it's probably a flipper bot. Well, obviously a flipper bot, and it may self-right. Okay. And our next contender is going to be Pine Tree Punisher. And he doesn't seem to have a smart zone on, so let's take a look at him. Seems to be some kind of a spinner bot. Looks rather formidable. Okay, its main drive motor is Z-Tech. It has a disc, 4 pull spikes, and looks like 4 Super Volt batteries. 2 more Z-Tech motors to drive the wheels, and there are slim wheels. The controls in the back. Chassis, I think we missed it. I don't know the last one. Did we do that? I'm sure it's the same bloody thing, but yeah. Alright, we're done here. Just wanted to make sure that we got the armor pack on this guy here. So there we are. That's the first 3, Pine Tree Punisher, and Billy Bob Beard, and Shelly. Let's take a look at the next set here. Maple Tree, what's this guy? Maple Massacre. Chassis is aluminum. But I wonder if there's a still bot in the bunch. We'll find out eventually, won't we? Okay, its main motor is a Z-Tech high-powered. It has 4 axe heads mounted on a rotary bar with 3 Super Volt motors, 2 slim wheels. I think we're going through those. There we are. There's the robot control unit. Chassis. Alright. Next guy's going to be, these are all middleweights too. Well, one of them is, or 2 of them are, I do believe. Mustachio. Chassis. Aluminum. Components. Looks like a straight pusher bot. It even has some ballast up front to make sure it stays upright, I believe. For ramming, looks like just a wedge bot. And it has 4 of these small ballast pads, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And I think there's a main battery here too, yeah. 6 volts, nifty. tires, mounted on high-powered motors. So nice and basic design. Pretty good looking. Looks like it might be invertible too. And our last bot is going to be guys, heavyweight Australian versus Brutalizer. Okay. And it looks like a lifter. It has two of these forklift arms. Square extenders on top. Angle connectors. One long square extender mounted to a DDT burst motor. Reverse angle motors, four of them. Looks like 4 heavy batteries, super volts, 12 volts. There's the control. And it also has ballast in this one too. I wonder why. Well, maybe it's to help the forklift throw things. We'll have to find out in the arena, won't we? Okay, well there we are. I do believe we run through all the robots, so we'll go ahead and get these guys into the arena, and we'll be right back. This should be some real fun, folks. Stay tuned. Okay, here we go. We're going to have Shelly, Billy Bob Beard, and Pine Tree Punisher in our first event here. So let's get them in the arena, wheel them in there, and see how well they perform today in the Claw Top Arena. Here we go. Looks like they're turning to face each other. Looks like Pine Tree Punisher is trying to push against Billy Bob Beard. And Shelly's employing its downward striking hammers to some effect. Looks like little Billy Bob is now trying to push Shelly, which is going to be an interesting task. They're all going toward the hazard here. Looks like the green wall is open. They could go through that. Better be careful. I heard, well, something broke off there. Something snapped. Not quite sure what it was. The crowd seems to have liked it. Looks like Shelly's still pushing Billy Bob Beard and the Pine Tree Punisher over the flame pits. Looks like Billy Bob Beard is underneath the Pine Tree Punisher. Hope I got the names right here. It's first time with these bots in this arena. But we do know Shelly is kind of just ambling around here, not knowing what to do. And they're back over here over them flame pits. Billy Bob Beard and Pine Tree. It looks like there's a flip employed there. We don't know if the one bot there can self-right. Looks like he's stuck on his wheels there. Looks like, I think that's the Pine Tree Punisher. He's upside down. Now he's immobilized. And now it's the gigantic 80 kilogram bot versus poor little Pine Tree. Little Pine Tree's pushed him into the corner here. They could be going out the... He may be stuck in the invisible wall. Now that's something. The clock is counting out Pine Tree Punisher. Little Billy Bob Beard has Shelly pushed into the corner, and Shelly seems... Oh, he's mobile again. This could be the end of poor little Pine Tree. Or little Billy Bob, that is. Sorry about that. Looks like the one of the hammers is still working, and Shelly's getting kind of close to that floor hazard. That could be a problem there. Well, he seems to be moving away now. Battles boil down into a very slow and grinding thing here. There's only 1 or 2 weapons left that are being used here. Countdown's going. Uh-oh. Floor hazard's almost flipped out little Billy Bob Beard, who immediately goes back in for another attack against Shelly. There's 30 seconds left in the match here. Yeah, little Billy Bob hasn't done nothing, but he's still trying to employ his little flipper, but there's just simply no way he can get underneath Shelly. Interesting that the ceiling hazards didn't go off. Then we have a long and slow match here. It looks like Shelly's going to win this by attrition. Little Billy Bob's going to be eliminated.
The match is over.
Well, that was kind of a long and slow one, but it was okay. Not too bad. Looks like Shelly goes forward. Billy Bob is eliminated. Pine Tree Punisher is counted out. Well, we'll be right back with the final bout. Stay tuned. Alright, we're back. This will be our final battle of the event for today. This is Season 2. This is Round 4. And we're going to have Maple Massacre, El Mustachio, and Australian versus Brutalizer. let's go ahead and get these guys into the arena and get them started.
And we're off.
Okay, El Mustachio's gone right after Bruce's Brutalizer, Australian Bruce's Brutalizer. And Maple Massacre seems to be turning around in the circle here like it doesn't know what it wants to do now. It's moving in for a nice strike at the rear of El Mustachio, who immediately turns to face it. That's a nice little bot. Okay, looks like Bruce's Brutalizer is trying to lift the Maple Massacre. He's now employing his hatchets on Bruce's Brutalizer. Then Mustachio moves in for another nice hit. Ooh, there's some punishment going on here. The chassis are taking hits. Little Mustachio's trying to maneuver Maple Massacre over the flame pits. We don't know if it is invertible. That's good. It's an invertible bot. For a second there was a countdown. Looks like Bruce's Brutalizer is trying to employ its forklift style lifter on Mustachio, who is getting underneath the Maple Massacre machine. Now it's going after Bruce's Brutalizer. And trying to shove Bruce's Brutalizer. Looks like Bruce is in a little bit of trouble here, though. The the Maple Massacre machine has got a couple of good strikes on Mustachio. Oh, something snapped off here. The crowd is excited. Looks like one of the forklift arms is broken. Looks like one of the forklift arms has come off. They're getting over here toward the floor hazards, which could be bad for everybody. Mustachio's over here on the floor hazard. Oh, he's trying to maneuver away. Both of the forklift arms are torn off of Bruce's Brutalizer. So this one looks like it's pretty bad for Australian Bruce. Mustachio is bravely going straight at the weapons here and being lifted up and punished. Now he's smoking. Another big hit by Maple Massacre. Seems to be controlling this round pretty good here. Mustachio is moving in, trying to employ its body lifter here, wedge device. But against an invertible bot, it's having real trouble. Australian Bruce's Brutalizer is flailing away with its weaponless package now. There's really nothing it can do. Mustachio is trying to roast itself. Uh-oh, it doesn't look good. Looks like Mustachio has been destroyed by the floor hazards. They killed it. But pretty nasty floor hazards here. Maple Massacre is starting to now just work on poor old Australian Bruce, who's in real trouble. His chassis is about destroyed. Vainly trying to use his lifters which aren't even there. He's smoking. He's bashed. He's battered. The countdown has started. Maple Massacre backs away because of the countdown, which frees Australian Bruce, who's now taking a nasty hit. And the clock runs out, saving Australian Bruce. But this was all Maple Massacre. So there we have it. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a great battle. We'll be right back with the wrap-up in just a moment. Well, that was a lot of fun. The first battle was a little long, but it was okay, not too bad. The bots put up a good struggle, a good fight. They performed well. The second battle was more to the audience taste. Lots of destruction, lots of fire and smoke, and destroyed chassis and ruined bots. Okay, well that was some fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that. We'll be back soon for the next round, which I think will be round 5. And one moment, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the next contestants, which I do believe will be Team 9 and 10. So it'll be Kevin, Twig, and the PM Son-in-Law. And Team 10, the Shin Botherer. Let's go, and Banter Wolf. Alright, well, we're done for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed this, because we sure did. And we'll be back with the next round real soon. We'll see you there. You have a fine day and a good week too. See you soon.